So today I'm in Cravnant, and I was looking for this level of an old copper mine, and I've actually found something that is probably open, but I don't know until I get closer to it. Oh, I really hope it's not going to be running. Ooh, I can feel a fresh stream of air even just from here, so that must be open and breathing, and there's a good flow of water running down the hill. Oh, she breathes. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty cold. I need to put my jumper on, but I think it goes. Some nice spider webs. Loads of water, but the good thing is the water seems to be flowing from the outside, so I just need to see what the water level is like inside. Ooh, is that mud? Yuck. Echo. Oh my god. Spooky. Really spooky. Okay, I need a jumper, torch and all the kit, and then I'll be back in a sec. Rightio, so I've got my helmet and torch, and let's have a look what it shows. Wow. This looks actually quite old. I mean, when I say old, it's something like mid 1900s. It's like 1850s or something. I think it was the working stopped quite early, so it didn't go into the 20th century like some of the mines do. But yeah, I need to climb this thing. It's sort of like over waist high, but I'm gonna shimmy over. And it actually looks fairly dry, but then it might get a bit deeper further in. Let's have a look. Right, so I'm over this little makeshift fence they've made, and it's fairly dry. The only issue is that this thing is really soft, so I'm kind of slightly scared of sinking in it. Ooh, rather nasty. Yeah. Yuck. It is seriously deep. There's some maybe rat footprints, or maybe foxes, or some kind of other animals, but they're clearly quite light, unlike me. Maybe the bit with the water is actually less soggy. Okay, this is better. So this is actually what looks dry is worse than the bit with the water. But then I can feel where the hard ground is, well, hard-ish ground is. So maybe this muddy thing is not as deep as it seems to be, but literally I'm struggling to get over it. So that's how. Oh my god, no, this is literally, it's over Welly's mud. This is serious. I'm literally gonna have to squeeze past and climb around wherever there's some rocks. Yeah. Madness. But the reflection is quite nice, actually. Yeah. Okay, let's try and go in a bit deeper. Really? See a bit deep. Okay. And some. A little hot ground here. Okay, well the nasty mud seems to be over, and it's actually not even over wellies, so that's always a treat. But look how beautiful this is. This is actually a really beautiful mine. So this mine, it's a copper mine, I think the yellow bits, this isn't really copper, this is probably just ferrous deposits washed through, rusted around the walls. Yeah, so the nasty mud is actually a fairly tiny piece, but that literally, you could sink in that and never get out. Well, maybe. There's some old wooden planks. I don't know why they're here, because it's not like there's any stoping out. And it's just about under the welly height. So it's really quite pleasant. Oh, it's so exciting to be in a new mine. And as always, I'm completely on my own. I might be lying. There might be someone with me. But let's just assume that I'm completely on my own. Because that's how the best exploring is done. There's the shot hole there. Yeah, so it's obviously not a hand-carved level, quite obvious. But it's not that big, as metal mines never are. And it's really rather pleasant. Yeah, there's another shot hole there. Wow, here we go. Shallower. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. It's actually quite a civilized mine. It had a really good spooky factor at the entrance, but in here it's actually quite nice and normal. Do we still have daylight? Yeah, we still have daylight. Really humid. Ah, so yeah, there's the old rails. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's always spooky sounds in mines. Freaks me out. Oh, it's just probably water echoing. Oh, I hate that. It's rather nice. Okay, so I'm in the tracks proper, so I can walk a little bit faster. Here we go, we've got some workings, we've got some, I don't know if that's some stoping, we shall find out. Aha, so they didn't go for that one. Oh, okay. Ooh, we've got a flooded winds. And as always, it's quite easy to walk into them if you're not watching where you're going. Wow, that's a beautiful one. That's seriously deep. As bright as my torches. I don't think I can even see. Ah, okay, no, so there's level there, there's one level there, but then it just goes down, and I think, no, that's not the bottom. Thought that might be, but it's not. Wow. This is actually quite a nice mine, so that, aha, okay. So we've got one there, then that one is a dead end, I think. Yeah, that's a dead end, that one. But then we've got, that's where the actual workings are, still dry. So I'm going to check that out. Dead ends here, still with the last shot hole. And that goes over there, so I've got two options to check out. I have a feeling that this one isn't going to be. Oh, there's a little waterfall. I somehow thought maybe this one wasn't going to go very far. So this just connects with both the tunnels. Oh Jesus! Okay, so this is another massive flooded winds. Phew! Wild. And that's where the water is coming through, and of course it's flooding all of those. So I guess the shaft up the hill is going to be all flooded in the same way. Because you see, that would go further. That just keeps round the bend. It's a shame. I don't want to fall in. Yeah, that goes round the bend and dries up. So really, you could swim over here. I won't. Unless I fall in and then I have to swim. But I don't want to. Now, don't want to fall into this one. Gonna have a look from this side. Yeah. Very impressive. Okay, so the tracks curve around that way. So I'm going that way. Ah, I thought that was a shaft. It's not. Whew, the air is really humid. So it's not, visibility isn't that good. Seems like every so often they kept checking, punching through a little bit higher in the ceiling and realizing there's nothing there, because the tunnel is only that high. Yeah, again, they were trying to punch a bit wider. That's a curious, what is that? That's, okay, so they just, maybe it just kind of collapsed in a little bit. It's like a mini lake. Droplets, oh, okay, so I think this is where I might not be able to go further. There's some kind of mineralization on the floor. But this, okay, maybe I can go around, but this is actually quite, so you see, this is quite hairy to go around, because it could, if you're not careful, you would fall in. So I don't know if I want to do this, but then it does keep going on beyond that point. And this isn't very deep. I don't know if it's visible, but I think, I might be wrong, I might not be seeing something, but I think this is just like a punch hole, like a punch bowl. Yeah, this thing is a curious thing. But yeah, so I don't know, this looks really sort of slippery. I don't want to fall in. I'll have to put my phone away and actually assess the situation, if this is a go or a no-go. So I've managed to jump over this nasty thing, and that wasn't very nice, because literally over there, there's just nothing to, so you have to take a leap between there, where my rucksack is, and here. But the good thing is, this thing, as I've said, it doesn't look like it's really deep. You could pretty much like stand in there and probably would only be like up to neck deep. Although water does always look shallower than it actually is. I had to leave my rucksack over there because I was worried it would tip me over as I scraped by, clinging to the rock, so I went on the safe side. Well, the safest side would be to just not go there at all. Okay. Ah, is that a dead end? Have I jumped over that bloody punch bowl just for the sake of coming to a dead end? Is that what, oh my God, the echo is unreal. Woohoo! Yeah, so we've reached a dead end. Oh, never mind. So what's there's a bit of quartz, but obviously tiny bits. And they really probably didn't find very much other than the workings back there, and maybe where the bits are flooded. It says Bob, and maybe some other name. Yeah, still echoing. Spooky. Okay, well that was a lovely little mine, and I'm gonna head back and hopefully jump over that bowl successfully again. Well, we'll see what else I can find, but I think that might be it for today though. Still a nice find, this copper mine. Bye-bye. I'm doing a little follow-up video because over there in the slopes, it actually does look like they worked it through quite high. So there's multiple levels, well, slopes. And in there, they really went high. It's not connecting with daylight because I've tried switching off the torches. There's no daylight coming through. But yeah, so it is quite high. I mean, these little rods, presumably someone was trying to use them to climb up there, but that's outside of my appetite anyway. Yeah, and that actually, that goes really deep. So when the workings were dry, this would have been actually, yeah, sizable working in there. Yeah, very nice. And I'm back to the dreaded mud. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it, but this has been a really nice little pretty mine. So I've really enjoyed this. And the major danger turns out to be this quick mud. But other than that, this has been rather civilized. Just stick to the water. Yeah, there's some kind of, I think maybe they're not rats, I don't know. But my God, this is deep. That's how deep in the mud, and this is not even the deepest. So I'm going to try and go through this tiny little water channel. Hopefully that won't sink me. But yeah, how beautiful. And the woodland, this is actually an ancient oak woodland, so it's quite a special place in general. And a nice little mine. Who knows, there might be other levels around. I'll have to have a look. Great little one. Yeah, I'm out. Goodbye, beautiful mine. Hopefully I'll see you some other time. Who knows? Beautiful woodland. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. It's the sort of woodland that you just think, even if you didn't know that there was a mine here, you'd be thinking, maybe there's something in here. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to go up a little bit further up the path to see if there's anything else there, but if not, I think I'm happy for the day. See you soon. Bye. So I'm not saying anything guaranteed, but there is another stream, and that looks suspiciously like a typical adit type stream drainage channel. So I'm going up. I'm gonna go and check, because who knows, there might be an adit there.